Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, January 30th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. All right, man, January flew by, and I can't believe it's already the end of the month. And I can't wait for some warmer weather to hopefully melt this block of ice that blankets my yard. Here's some boomer trivia for you. Which rocker gained 60 pounds to stay out of Vietnam? And I'll tell you, let's go with a multiple choice here because that could be any number of them. But was it Dee Snider, Chubby Checker, Meatloaf, or Joe Cocker? Hang tight and we'll let you know the answer in a few. But right now we have a bunch of news, so shall we? The Anne Arundel County Police are investigating a fatal shooting inside the Northrop Grumman facility in Linthicum. Officers were called to the 7300 block of Aviation Boulevard around 3:30 p.m. on Wednesday after reports of a shooting tied to a dispute between two contracted security guards. Police said that 37-year-old Joseph Keith Ammon of Baltimore was shot and died at the scene. A third contracted security guard intervened, disarmed the shooter, and held that person until the Maryland Transportation Authority police secured the scene. Anne Arundel County Police homicide detectives later took over the investigation, and a 26-year-old Pasadena man has been charged with first and second-degree murder and related charges. Anyone with information is asked to call the Anne Arundel County Police at 410-222-4731 with anonymous tips to 410-222-4700. And they did go to lengths to note that no Northrop Grumman employees were injured and no Northrop Grumman employees were involved. The county police have also identified the two people that were found dead inside their home in Harwood last week, with investigators saying that the deaths appear to be domestic related. Police were called to the 100 block of Harwood Road about 1:40 p.m. on January 22nd for a well-being check after someone reported not seeing or hearing from the residents for several days. Officers found 78-year-old Sharon Ann Waldo on the main level and 62-year-old Mark Edward Waldo on the lower level, police said, and both had apparent gunshot wounds. Police spokesperson Mark Lemansky said that the pair were married and that the department is awaiting autopsy results as the investigation continues. Again, anyone with information is asked to contact the police at 410-222-4731 or anonymously at 410-222-4700. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Annapolis and Anne Arundel County has selected Dr. Kenneth McCants Pearsall as its next CEO, with his start date set for February 2nd. McCants Pearsall said, "I am honored to have been chosen to lead the Boys and Girls Clubs of Annapolis and Anne Arundel County into its next chapter. Having spent my entire career in service to children, I know how important it is for them to have places where they are seen, valued, nurtured, developed. BGCAA fills this need for hundreds of kids in the communities we serve, and I look forward to helping to deepen and widen our impact in the years to come." He also added that partnerships are going to be key as he steps into that role. Congratulations, Dr. McCants Pearsall, and welcome. The Anne Arundel County Public Library is rolling out a packed lineup for Black History Month in February, with programs across the county that range from film to live music to hands-on workshops and local history. Highlights include the Black Excellence in Film series at the Severn Library. That's Mondays at 5:30 p.m., plus screenings like Sinners at Severna Park on February 5th, the Black Power mixtape at Severn on February 7th, and a teen showing of Captain America, Brave New World at Linthicum on February 10th. The Bush Annapolis Library is going to feature the four-part Rooted in Revolution, 250 Years of Black History in Annapolis series. That's on Tuesdays at 5 p.m., along with programming on great women in Black history and a presentation on Crownsville's history. Other events include everything from hip-hop and jazz programs to genealogy and performances at branches including the Eastport Annapolis Neck and Edgewater libraries. The full schedule is at aacpl.net/Black History, or you can go to eyeonannapolis.net. We do have it up there as well. All right, real talk. Our community pantry shelves are looking a little too January right about now, and the Good Neighbors Group up in Severna Park is gearing up its neighborhood food drive competition tied to Super Bowl weekend. They do call it Super Bowl, just like the Heritage Baptist Church, so maybe those two need to duke it out, but it both goes for a great cause. Their event runs from Thursday before the game to Super Bowl Sunday and challenges individual neighborhoods to collect the most food to restock local pantries after the holiday rush has cleared them out. Each neighborhood needs a captain to promote the drive, set up a collection point, and help count and deliver donations on Super Bowl Sunday, with winners announced the following week. Captains can collect February 5th through February 8th, count items for points, 1 point per item, with large packs of diapers, formula, and Enfamil drinks worth $5, and deliver the donations on February 8th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to the participating pantries, which do include the Arundel County Food Bank, ACAN, SPAN, and others. Now, we're going to have all of the info on how you can get your neighborhood to participate just a little bit later this morning at eyeonannapolis.net, so you do want to check back for that information. You also want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday. This week, we're talking with Patty Slaughter from the Bernie House. That is going to drop at noon on Saturday. And today on K9s and Crosstreks, we have a tough one, a really tough one. It's a bonded trio of pups with some special needs. Listen to our spot now, and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can bring these pups home to your home and into your heart. And again, don't forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your inbox at 7 p.m. every single day. That's 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It is perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. And I've got a link right here in the show notes for you. And please let your friends and family all know about it as well. All right, that's it. Now it is time just to say thank you for listening and for putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Mathematics. As for that boomer trivia, if the name didn't give it away, Meatloaf. His weight gain earned him a 4F deferment. All right, it is Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Now you want to hang tight. We have George Young in your Eye on Annapolis local weather report, and then K9s and Crosstreks. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mathematics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mathematics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mathematics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mathematics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mathematics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mathematics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at mathematics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Thursday, January 29th. Sunny and very cold today and tomorrow as highs remain in the low to mid-20s each day, with AM lows tomorrow and Saturday mornings in the single digits. As for the weekend, very cold air will remain in place, and we will need to continue to watch all model guidance for a storm forming off the Carolina coast, which could potentially bring a little bit of additional snow to the region Saturday PM into Sunday. So stay tuned for more updates the next couple of days, with an eye on next week for temps to finally reach the freezing mark for the first time since the 23rd of January. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes. and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Arundel County.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, welcome back to Canines and Crosstreks, and we're up here at Annapolis Subaru, which seems to be the only plowed lot in town.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Sure does, yes.
You know, as I was driving in, Billy, I totally felt your pain. I mean, before this snow and this ice, I was sort of like, yeah, okay, he's just whining because you got to clean the cars. But as I took notice, wow,
it sucks.
That's a job.
It sucks bad.
To get one car out, everybody has been crying, I can't get out of my driveway.
I think I probably moved like a couple 1,000 pounds of ice the other day.
Oh my gosh.
Just trying to because we get the lots plowed and everything's fine. But then it's been so cold. It all where the cars are plowed in and then we have to take an ice pick and it's good times. But other than that, come by a Subaru. Make it worth our while.
and you know what? They're damn good in the snow.
They really
yes,
are.
They are. And I can vouch for that.
They're super good.
First time with the Forester in the snow and it was fabulous. Well, actually, I shouldn't say snow. First time in the ice.
Well, Teresa took the Crosstrek out in the snow and ice for the first. I mean, we had a little bit last year, but it was nothing like this. And it was handled it admirably.
Yes,
that's for sure. But we are back here. A couple of weeks we were talking about foresters and felines and foresters,
and that would be foresters.
And then
we need to go foresters just because of SEO purposes.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay, but outside of here,
we can say
foresters.
Foresters,
yes,
foresters.
Foresters.
And I'll tell you that Bonnie, she was a wealth of information
for the smalls. She knows everything. Absolutely, she does.
Impressive.
John even did some guinea pig research afterwards and said that that illegal in Switzerland,
in Sweden
to only have one guinea pig. You have to have two.
See, and that's sweet.
And they have a whole industry that allows you to basically rent a guinea pig if one of yours dies, which is really
beautiful.
Cool.
That's like geese, right? Geese, they mate for life or something, but they don't ever get another mate.
And I think ospreys do too.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we talking about today? We've got not one, not two,
but we got three.
Three?
Yes. So we have a trio at the shelter, and they came in on the 17th. And they're not related, but they all came from the same house. And it was more of a breeding situation. The owner had to move and couldn't take the dogs with them. So we are starting with Toby. So Toby is a 5-year-old male, and he's white and
poodles,
black.
Right?
These are all poodles. Yeah, they're Cocker Spaniel miniature poodle mixes.
Okay.
So more or less a cockapoo. And then we also have Miss Mama, who's 5 years old, and she's the black one of the trio. And then we have Lady, who is the youngest, and I believe we're not totally sure if that's a baby of or not, but a female. So it's 2 females and a male.
Well, are they bonded?
They are bonded. They're all going home together.
Okay, so
yes,
so we're throwing another challenge out there.
We are. So it's like
as opposed
a cash
to a German Shepherd and a little itty bitty.
It's another cash and penny. It was the cash and penny thing. Yes, and they're home and they're so happy. They're having a great life.
That's awesome. But again, another challenge to take 3 dogs.
That's it. But you know what? They're smaller. They're all kind of the same size. So if you are a miniature poodle lover, these are ideal for you.
And they're also somewhat mature.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're mature but young.
They're not old, but they're not. They're cute.
They are cute as can be.
They're very cute, and like I say, they've only been in there for about 10, 12 days.
Yeah, and they're very bonded. I mean, you can see pictures of them. I think we have them online. And they're just like they sleep all over each other, and they're happy dogs. They're fun.
Three's a lot.
Three's a lot.
I mean, it's like, do you often get bonded threes?
Not three.
Not
threes. Not typically three.
we
But in breeding situations, I think sometimes that can happen more.
We need to come and do a video of them and do that. Come and knock on our door. That's Three's Company.
Three's Company.
Three's Company.
I like
That's cute.
I like it.
We've been waiting for you.
I love it.
Well, who keeps waiting for Subaru is your customers, Billy.
What about them?
The S&P, which is Standard & Poor's, I guess, their Global Mobility Awards recognized Subaru for achieving the highest overall loyalty, not to the brand, but to the dealer for 2025.
Yeah, they do love us.
They really do. I mean, you hear people sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I bought Annapolis Subaru. I go back and go back and go back there." But I mean, that's pretty cool that that people are so loyal to not just the car. I mean, obviously, I can't be loyal to Annapolis Subaru if I move to Hawaii.
Yeah, and the car is a big part of it. But people, we just try to treat people the way that I feel like they deserve to be treated, and that's pretty much it. Just be nice to people and help solve their problems.
And Annapolis Subaru treats the community really nice as well.
Yeah.
Had the Share the Love, which just recently ended. So that's that'll be exciting to hear what the results were a little bit.
2 months until we find out.
Did you see the news story about the fire department here in Arundel County? They rescued the dog that went out in the ice.
They are our heroes.
Did the
dog
survive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't it fall down like a bank or something?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And the moral of the story is keep a dog on a leash.
Yeah, exactly. And don't trust the ice too, because he fell into
that works
the
for
water.
humans too. Don't go out on the thin ice.
Yeah.
But apparently the dog tumbled down.
Oh my gosh.
On the
poor guy.
Ice.
He slipped because of the ice.
Because of the ice, tumbled down into Loose Creek, which is right off of the Severn. And then they said they found him a little bit out in the creek in about 2 feet of water, just surrounded by ice. And
poor little guy.
But they got him out. They bundled him up, and they took him to the hospital.
And they gave him a little treat or something,
and they took him to the hospital. So that's yay on our fire departments in Arundel County.
Absolutely.
Great job.
To care enough to put in that time and take care of them.
Well, I know Jenny McAleer, who's the spokesperson for the fire department, said too, if you see a person struggling in ice or an animal, don't try to do it yourself. Call 911. And with this ice here, which is going to be around for a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
But how tough is it to care for the dogs at the SPCA?
Real tough. Typically, the snow is not an issue, but this is a very different storm for us, and the ice is so much. Snow, even if it's packed out. Yeah, the dogs we've never had a problem with, and the volunteers were always like, "Oh, it's fun to walk the trail in the snow and stuff." But this is very different. It's a struggle, and we're not there yet. But we had some really great, dedicated staff that actually spent the night and kind of got ahead of it as they could.
Well, that's what I was going to wonder. Do they spend the night? I mean, because the dogs have needs, for food and exercise.
Well, and our concern was, would they be able to get in? So they started on Saturday evening, spending the night and keeping up with the snow. They slept, but keeping up with shoveling in the actual runs. And then you got to be careful with the salt, which I say to everybody out there, make sure that you wipe the paws, wash their paws when they come in, especially live in a community and you don't know what they're using for salt, because it can burn the pads of their feet.
Right.
Ooh.
And make them sick if they lick it off, and then they could throw up from the...
I did several years ago when I thought there was going to be snow. I bought a bunch of the ice melt, so I didn't need to buy it this time around, but it was safe for paws and stuff like that. So we make sure that it was that. So if we do get another,
can't you use kitty litter?
Yes, you can.
Don't you guys have that?
We do.
That's good.
Right.
Does kitty litter actually melt the snow too?
It just keeps you from slipping.
It keeps you from slipping.
I don't think it has the whatever chemical in it to melt it.
I think it's just for like traction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I saw that Hotsy and Totsy, who we talked to last week, they were featured on your Facebook page.
They were.
They're getting the smalls are getting some love on the SPCA's Facebook
and we just
page.
got 9 more guinea pigs yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they just keep coming.
That just got surrendered?
It got surrendered to us, 9 guinea pigs. And then we
Same person?
have the rats that we were talking about.
Right.
One of them did actually have 2 little babies yesterday. 2 little pinkies.
No.
Yeah.
Good
It
Lord.
scared the caretaker wasn't aware. We didn't know which ones were pregnant and stuff. So she went back, and then there's these little pink, like hot pink looking
Right. They're like the size of
little
your
things
thumb.
in that. Yeah. So she was not ready for that.
Oh. Hey, do we have a date for Hearts and Hounds yet?
As of now, it's February 22nd.
February 22nd at
22nd.
Paws at the Mall.
Pause at the mall, and it's a Sunday, and it will be the usual 8 to 11. And you'll be able to walk your dog through the mall, and it's celebrating Heart Health Month.
And you'll be able to get your heart checked out probably as well.
You will.
It's
It
all
just
coming out.
depends.
Your heart checked out, that you get some exercise for yourself, for
That's
your
right.
pups, for your well-behaved leash pups.
And Lucky the dog will be there.
And Annapolis Subaru, of course, is always there too. As well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably be there.
Mutts and mimosas, is that what we're calling that? Mother's
We're working on that because it was such a great, successful event. So, and a couple of people have been asking us. So that would be,
I
towards
heard
the end of May.
everybody that went to that last year said it was like one of the best SPCA events they've
It
had.
was
And you guys put
fun.
on a good show with the Walk for the Animals as well as the Puppy Plunge. So, and
Mhm.
Lights on the Bay, of course. Well, all right, let's get Toby a home, and let's get a Miss Mama and Lady a home as well. Now, Toby said was deaf. So how big of an issue has that proven to be? So
Oh, and I believe, you know what? I didn't even talk about this part. I'm so sorry. But Lady is the youngest one, and she's blind. So one's deaf, one's
Wait,
blind.
so you got a deaf dog, a blind
blind
dog,
dog.
and then another regular, sorry,
And then there's Miss Mama.
Miss Mama. So Miss Mama is,
She's,
the eyes and ears of the.
I
of the
love
others.
that.
Wow.
That would be so cool to say. She is the
he just said it.
Isn't that cool? No, I'm saying we promote them. Can you say it again?
Say it again, John.
One more time.
So Miss Mama's the eyes and the ears for
I
Toby.
love
and
it.
Lady?
One more
That
time.
was good. Do it again. A little less inflection in the voice this time, please.
Wow. Okay. So and they get all.
Besides that, they're a great trio.
That's
One's
great.
blind, one's deaf.
Well, we need to find a home. There is somebody out there. I know it's not the home. Everybody doesn't have the home for 3 dogs, but there is somebody out there that has a home for 3 dogs. And these are great little cockapoos or miniature poodle, cocker spaniel mixes. Cute as the button. And just needing a forever home. Makes it real easy. You can find more information on them and get the adoption process going at aacspca.org. There are no adoption processes, but you can buy a Subaru at AnnapolisSubaru.com, or you can come up here to 149 Old Solomon's Island Road.
Yep.
And with the asymmetrical, did I get that right?
No, you did not.
Symmetrical
Symmetrical.
all-wheel drive.
Yep.
Which is a hallmark of Subaru.
It really is awesome. I mean, I've had 0 problems in this weather. All of our employees that drive Subarus have had 0 problems in this weather. We had customers coming in for service on freaking Monday in their Subarus.
The service manager's looking, are you nuts?
Yeah, that was. I was like, I don't think I have any technicians here right now.
Because they don't drive Subarus.
Yeah, because,
Good news is there's not much of a line.
Yeah, so I think they're still digging out of their driveways.
Well, hopefully that'll be out of here pretty soon and we can move on.
Really hope so.
We can really
Yeah,
start to look to spring.
it's lingering.
almost. I mean, I know we're in very late January. We're January 30th. So, but I mean, spring is not too far away.
It's
So
close.
Fingers are crossed. AnnapolisSubaru.com, AACSPCA.org. Let's get the Subarus and the puppies moving.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.